Hey, what's up, you guys? We're on Sport Podcast by Dream Fashion Line, and we're with Jeff Mayweather in Las Vegas, Nevada. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
So, how long have you been in the sport of boxing?
Probably about 40 years, maybe. Close to that.
So, with being in boxing, how do you prepare yourself every day coming in and going back home and dealing with the boxers?
Well, basically, with me, once I find someone that's very talented, it's what keeps me, involved in boxing. And until, and well, of course, once you get a kid and you think that, that kid has potential and that you can probably make him into a world champion, it keeps you working. Other than that, it's tough. It's real tough. I mean, I have a lot of days when don't want to wake up and come here. I can sit at home and watch, Judge Judy, Judge Mathis or something. That's favorite shows.
So,
That's my favorite shows is just watching court TV when I'm at home.
so when you being in the gym, how does that affect your personal? How does that affect your personal life?
Um, it doesn't really affect my personal life because I have to create space for something that I've been doing for all these years. So that space is already there, and I don't let nobody stop me from doing what I've been doing all this time. So
How many times a day do you have to travel? Do you travel a lot? How consistent is it? Or
um, yes, I travel a lot from from my house to the gym. But no, but actually now being that I'm a coach of Team Combat League, I'm gonna be traveling. We're gonna be traveling 9 straight weeks nonstop, and we'll be going to different states every week. So that's gonna keep me busy, So
so how do you prepare yourself when you traveling
um,
like so many days?
well, traveling. I've been traveling pretty much my whole life, so it doesn't really bother me. And plus, I'm just going from state to state as opposed to back when I was training. I would go to Tokyo, China, Australia. I would go to a whole bunch of different places. So I'm just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to because very, very excited. I've never seen boxing done in this way because it's 24 fighters and everybody's only fighting one round. And when you're doing just one round, it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be energetic, and because each guy wants to win. Each person wants to win because we have women as well. And
How is that transition? When you transition between women and men, is it any difference, or do you feel like it's still kind of really the same?
no, because the thing is this. It's funny you say that because just like even if I'm training a MMA fighter, he wants to learn how to box. He don't care about even if the UFC is different, he still wants to learn how to box the way that I teach it. And it's kind of the same way with the girls. The girls, they want to be taught, just like the men. They don't want to be looking at be looked at as second class. They want to say, well, I can do this too. And we have a very, very talented team, and our girl team is very strong. We have we have 2 world champions, and we also have another girl that's excellent. So I think that our girl team may be even stronger than the men's team.
So with that being said, can you tell people about your history in boxing? A lot of people may not know your history within boxing, how you came up and how you got into the sport of boxing.
Well, I got into the sport of boxing because it's kind of strange. I never cared about boxing, but I ended up in boxing because of my brother Roger. When me and him was only 2 years apart in age, so wherever he went, I was a shadow. And so he went to the gym. I ended up going to the gym. I didn't care about boxing. I would just go there, sit there and wait, for us to leave. But then he said, if you're going to be coming here every day, you should just learn how to box. And so that's how I got into boxing. And knowing that my brothers had already started boxing, I knew that I have to work hard. If I'm going to do it, I have to work hard and not, make a bad name of myself. And so I worked hard and I did all right. I did all right with boxing. I mean, I had like 40-something, almost about 43 amateur fights and 43 pro fights. So that's enough for me.
So what would you say your biggest challenge was within boxing?
I think my biggest challenge was being that boxing wasn't the sport that I chose. I had to make myself work hard. I mean, I just had to because I never really cared about boxing. But, but somehow ended up here, and so, I guess the one thing with boxing is that, boxing is one of those sports where, you can easily be hurt. And yeah, but like I said, the one thing with me was that I never did fall in love with boxing or anything like that. It's just that, I made that choice, and once I made that choice, I had to commit to it.
Yeah, I'm not going back after that.
Right.
What's the most enjoyable thing that you had out of being in boxing?
Well, I was pretty good with the fans. The fans, I had a lot of people come out to see me, and winning the title was great. But I think to me, just the people that came out to watch me, to spend their time sitting down and waiting for me to leave the arena just to get a picture or an autograph. That was great for me.
Do you have any projects besides just dealing with boxing that may be coming up, or anything else that you might be dipping your hands into?
Well, right now, like I said, my hands are full with Team Combat League, because, like I said, it's like every week we're in a different state. So, I can't even focus on anything else, right now. And so, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the traveling. I enjoy the fights, So, it's entertaining. So, I enjoy it, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
But other than that, you're doing well. Health is up to top tier, and everything's good.
Yeah, my health is okay. It could be better, but everybody can.
Well, there you hear it. We're on sports podcast by Dream Fashion Line. Make sure you guys tune in. Jeff, let them know what they can find you at on social media, and so they can tune in and also support your success.
Okay, well, I have the Mayweather channel on YouTube. I have the Jeff Mayweather channel on YouTube. I have the real Jeff Mayweather on Instagram. Jeff Mayweather on Facebook. And Jeff Mayweather on WhatsApp.
Y'all heard it. Make sure y'all tune in, support. We heard it from the best, Jeff Mayweather. And make sure y'all tune in to Sport Podcast. We out.
All right.
I'm about to say.